Hey, it's Scotty Davis from Radio Now 100.9 here with Mariana's Trench. How are you guys?
Excellent.
I'm feeling spicy.
Zestastic. Yes.
Oh, come on. They all had clever lines.
I'm great. I just know. Oh, okay. Picante. Very positive.
Yes.
What's the thing that barbecue chips, all of them were called?
Buffalo?
No. Like, it was like the term of like food 3 years ago when we really out of date here.
Tiramisu?
Yes, tiramisu.
What was it?
It's the worst reference I've ever heard.
Never.
I love the Mohawk.
Thank you.
I used to rock the Mohawk.
Excellent.
I did. I know it's hard to believe now.
I believe it.
No, actually, you have a sideways mohawk now.
I know.
It's still kind of
Or a
happening.
sideways faux hawk, if that's possible to say.
No, this is not a damn it, it's not a faux hawk.
No, it's
I'm
a
not-
sideways.
But it's
If
sideways.
you look, see, if you get the, okay, now
Okay,
give me
hang
the
on.
profile. Give me the profile.
Yep.
Now look towards me. See? Straight up and down.
Is that a slam? He's slamming me.
No. He means it in the best possible way.
That's affectionate, if anything.
Yeah, I know. Look at you. You look like...
I know, look who's
No,
talking.
seriously, you spike that stuff up, you could set on a dashboard.
I
Look like one of those little tiki dolls.
I look like a Muppet. Let's just
You
be.
do.
I
You're
look
a
like
Muppet.
a Muppet.
You guys Canada? But from Canada?
Yes, we are. We're from Vancouver, Canada.
Finally getting over in the States. How's it feel?
It's very exciting to see some new countryside. We saw a lot of Canada for a long time.
What? I mean, how hard is it to break through? I mean, we were talking about this like off camera earlier about like how hard it is to get to prove to people that hey, we can actually sell records somewhere else.
Well, basically what we did to get out of Canada is there's like a sort of list of Canadian things that you have to accomplish. So it's like you have to be friends with Bryan Adams. You need to have lived in an igloo for 6 months.
Right.
You need to be able to survive on a diet of only Canadian bacon and maple syrup. And then you need to. We had to go through American talking lessons so that we didn't say a boot
and a boot.
to learn to say about, right? So we had to
Did
go through a lot
did
of.
the South Park episode piss you off?
I loved it. That was hilarious.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
say
funny.
it's alarmingly accurate. You'll notice that the top of my head flies all over the place when I'm talking.
Seriously, what's he on?
Coke Zero.
Okay, just asking. Yeah, just asking. No, but you guys are double platinum in Canada. A lot of people don't know that.
We are, we are. Which, according to Canadian platinum sales, means 55 records sold because it's per capita. But we're really excited. We're proud of every one of those units.
We're hoping to achieve that precious metal state in the U.S. as well. Right now, we're in the liquids category.
Yeah,
but we're getting there.
before platinum and gold, people don't know this. It's like gold and platinum, but under it is bark.
Bark.
Right now we are solid AstroTurf. Right now we
That's
just
nice. You're moving
just
up.
went AstroTurf.
And pretty soon you'll be 100% homegrown
Yeah.
grass, lawn,
Sod.
So we are certified
You'll be
AstroTurf right now.
fertilized.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Look out, America! Fertilization coming your way.
We were talking about this earlier, and I don't want you guys to slam bands or anything, but we were discussing about like how sad it is to see so many bands perform that really suck live. Like they're not good live bands, and we kind of got into this a little bit, but I mean,
It's Pro Tools, man. Pro Tools has destroyed it. It's like, the American Music Awards were just on a couple weeks ago, and I almost felt like they're going to say, like, and the Producer of the Year award goes to Rick Rubin's computer. Like,
that's all it is.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you don't have to be able to sing on key. You don't have to be able to do anything. Hell,
It used to be people are like, I want to grow up and be a singer and musician in a rock band. Now I think people want to be famous first, and they can not have to do the other anymore to be it.
and I think that's the one thing I see with you guys is that you do the other. You guys have basically been on stage and touring nonstop, and I think that's what makes a great band. Because how many times? I mean, the first of your career, what was one of the things like that you guys? Did you ever have one of those stage moments where you're like, oh my God, everything's going wrong, and it's like you gotta have
every night.
Yeah, but you gotta have those. To
That's how you
realize
learn.
to cover it.
Well, it's just like being on the radio, right? When you screw up, that's what makes you learn how to get through it.
Some of the
and act
best
like it's
stuff
not a
that
problem.
happens is when you mess up.
Of course.
That's when the funny comes out. That's when the real personality comes out.
Yeah, I found with us on stage, for some reason, like 4 or 5 times, when something goes wrong and it starts picking up guitar amps start picking up radio frequencies, it's always Chinese talk radio for some reason. And that's happened to us numerous times where Chinese talk radio just comes blasting out of our amps out of nowhere.
Who's the drummer in the band? Okay, all right. I'm moving over here. Now you're Canadian.
I am.
And you got
apologize.
it. No. I'm not mad at you. I'm just a huge Rush fan. So come on. Are you a Neil Peart?
I used to be. I definitely used to be huge into those guys. I'm not as much now, but I respect them a lot. If they're still, they haven't put out they put out an album every year, and there's something like the 7th top grossing act in North America every year. You got to respect that.
Yeah. Snakes and Arrows was the last one they put out.
I have no idea.
It's all right. I saw the tour. It's okay. I forgive you. But did you grow up doing the Neil Peart licks and everything?
I actually did. I had the 6 toms and
Did you really?
I actually did.
Did you learn La Strela Vatiago?
No, that one's a tough one.
It's tough. Somebody told me that one of the guys from Pantera was saying that if you can play that as a drummer, you can play anything.
I could agree with that.
Yeah. I had to talk to the drummer for a minute.
Absolutely. The bridge, it's like the drum beat in the bridge, which is kind of similar to the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the challenge part. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's cool. So what have you guys noticed? That's because I've never actually been to Canada. I mean, and I'm just.
Wide.
Yeah, it is. What's the biggest difference U.S. audiences compared to the Canadian audiences? I know it's kind of a generic question, but I'm just curious. What have you noticed?
Less people speak French. Yeah.
More people than in Canada.
Oh, really? Well, that's embarrassing. I don't see as many people talking about hockey, which is good for me actually because I hate hockey.
You're from Canada and you hate hockey.
I'm an awful Canadian.
He hates hockey.
I'm a terrible Canadian that way.
Who's your team?
Well, the Canucks, because we're from there.
Okay. All right,
I don't think I could name 3 hockey teams, and I'm being
Are
totally
you serious?
honest. Yeah.
No, name 3 pro hockey teams.
Yeah, you could. Try.
Come on.
Okay,
3?
well, Canucks from Vancouver.
Okay,
What's Chicago's team called?
that's one. What?
Toronto. Come on.
Toronto?
Montreal.
Are you serious?
He's actually
He's froze.
I don't believe you know the Toronto.
Anaheim.
What about any
Mighty
Ameri-
Ducks.
There you go.
Okay, what about American teams?
That's
Do you
just
know any
because I'm
hockey-
a huge Emilio Estevez fan, though,
Oh God.
and I love that kid from Dawson's Creek.
You guys, is that how you enter the stage? In the flying duck?
Yeah, that's our move.
That's what it is.
The flying V. Yeah,
That's how you roll. All right,
we
guys.
do.
Mariana's Trench performing tonight at Santa Slam. You guys are a lot of fun. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Keep doing your thing.